Once upon a time, there was a region located in northern Greece called Thessaly. This region was steeped in history, dating back to well before the Greek Dark Ages. Originally, Thessaly was known as Aeolia in Homer's Odyssey. However, it is now a modern administrative region that comprises most of the ancient territory. After 4 centuries of Ottoman rule, Thessaly became part of the modern Greek state in 1881. This region is now one of Greece's 13 regions, and can be further divided into 5 distinct regional units and 25 municipalities, each with its own unique history and cultural identity. The capital of Thessaly, Larissa, provides a hub for the region's economic, cultural, and social activities. Interestingly, it is believed that various Greek gods and goddesses roamed the surrounding area, leaving a rich legacy of mythological folktales and legends that have been passed down through the ages. To the north of Thessaly lies Macedonia, while Epirus can be found to the west. Moreover, the Aegean Sea borders Thessaly to the east, offering breathtaking views and a vibrant coastal culture that extends to the nearby Sporades Islands. Here, visitors can indulge in every water-based activity they can think of: swimming, surfing, sailing, and diving. From its ancient past to its modern-day administrative functions and diverse cultural offerings, Thessaly remains a fascinating and compelling region of Greece for locals and tourists alike. So, if you're ever in the area, be sure to make Thessaly a part of your itinerary. Once upon a time, in ancient Greece, there was a tribe called the Thessaloi who inhabited a region that is now known as Thessaly. The exact meaning of the tribe's name has long been debated by scholars. Some suggest that it may come from the Proto-Greek word **, which means pierced, while others believe it could have a pre-Greek origin. Despite these speculations, the etymology of the tribe's name remains a mystery. One scholar who has studied the Thessalonians' name is the Dutch linguist Robert S. P. Beeks. He proposes that the Thessaloi may have existed even before the arrival of the Greeks in the area. According to Beeks, their name may have derived from the Proto-Greek word **, which could have referred to the tribe's piercing gaze or striking appearance. Another expert who has examined the Thessalonians' name is the Greek linguist Georgios Babiniotis. He also believes that the name can be traced back to pre-Greek times, but he has not put forward a specific explanation for the etymology. Interestingly, the region we now call Thessaly is referred to as Thessalia in Aromanian. Although some may argue that this variation of the name could offer some insight into its origin, experts remain divided on the meaning of the Thessalonians' name. Regardless of its etymology, Thessaly remains a rich and fascinating region that has captivated visitors for centuries. The region of Thessaly in Greece has a rich and intriguing history dating back to the Neolithic and Chalcolithic cultures of around 1600 to 2500 BC. Throughout the Archaic and Classical periods, powerful families like the Aeluati of Larissa and the Scopads of Crannon dominated the lowlands. However, in 480 BC, the Persian invasion threatened all of Thessaly until Alexander I of Macedon stepped in. He alerted the Greek army guarding the Vale of Tempe, ultimately thwarting the Persian invasion. Unfortunately, the Persians eventually overpowered Thessaly and the Aeluati family joined forces with the Persians. After the Battle of Plataea, which once again defeated the Persians, they retreated from Thessaly. In the centuries that followed, Thessaly rose to power as a significant military force thanks to Jason of Pheræ. Later, in the 4th century BC, Philip II of Macedon was appointed Archon of Thessaly, aligning Thessaly with the Macedonian kingdom for the following centuries. Thessaly continued to be significant during the Roman Empire as it became part of the province of Macedonia. Thessalia Prima and Thessalia Secunda, 2 of its late Roman successor provinces, were also named after Thessaly, solidifying its place in history. Despite the ups and downs, Thessaly has remained a fascinating and integral part of Greece's rich cultural history. Thessaly was a region in Greece that was governed by the East Roman Empire even after the fall of the Roman power in the West. However, it was still vulnerable to invasions and was attacked by various tribes, including the Slavic tribe of the Belagizites in the 7th century AD. The Avars, who had gained control over many Slavs, formed an alliance with them and began raiding the Byzantine Empire, including laying siege to Thessalonica and Constantinople. By the 8th century AD, the Slavs had taken over most of the Balkans, except for the coastal and some mountainous regions of the Greek peninsula. However, the relationship between the Slavs and Greeks was mostly peaceful. The Slavs were primarily farmers, but they also traded with the Greeks in towns, leading to the eventual re-Hellenization process. The Byzantine Empire began consolidating its power in areas occupied by the Proto-Slavic tribes, including Thessaly, following the decline of Arab-Byzantine wars. The empire managed to regain control of Thessaly after the campaigns of the Byzantine general Staurakios in 782 to 783, taking many Slavs as prisoners. As part of the re-Hellenization process initiated under Nicephorus I, many Slavs were moved to other parts of the empire, such as Anatolia, to work in the military. In exchange, many Greeks from Sicily and Asia Minor were brought to the interior of Greece to increase the number of defenders at the emperor's disposal and reduce the concentration of Slavs.
Do you want to explore more Greek mythology stories? Who do you want to see featured next? Subscribe and leave a comment below to let me know. I'll see you in the next video.